Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I'm sitting down to share with you some of my favorite clean beauty products that I love to use during the fall. And these aren't really necessarily like fall themed items, but they're just things that I find myself gravitating toward every fall. And I thought, I don't know, it's the middle of October and I'm just like feeling very much in a fall mood. The leaves are changing, the weather's getting cooler, and I figured it was just a perfect time to kind of round up some products that I absolutely love for this time of year and share them with you guys. I've got a combination of makeup, skincare, and body care as well. And if you like hearing about clean beauty, be sure to click the subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified of when I post new videos. And also come follow me on Instagram. I'm at Naturally Beautiful Cat there. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I think I'm going to kind of alternate categories around and kind of spice things up a little bit. The first one I want to start off with is this one just like popped into my head immediately when I was thinking about fall. And I have to be completely honest when it comes to makeup. The two things I love for fall are like full warm tones or full like cool berry tones. I want like one extreme or the other, and this product is definitely a warm toned product. This is the Axiology lip crayon in the shade Enduring. That's what I have on my lips today. To be honest, I probably need to pick up a new one of these because I've actually had this for a while now, but it still smells fine, so it still seems to be going strong. It hasn't expired. But I absolutely love this color. It's just like this perfect, a little bit deeper, kind of warm pink. And it's weird to describe pink as warm, but it's kind of like this warm, like pink shade. I don't know. For some reason, every fall, I like find myself rummaging around looking for this crayon, and I absolutely love wearing it. I don't give the Axiology lip crayons enough love. Like this formula is one of my favorite lip product formulas. It's very comfortable, but it's also surprisingly long lasting. I just have found crayons to be a very long wearing type of lip product in general. If you're looking for your perfect kind of warm toned fall shade for a lip product, this is a great option and something I've been loving for years. So now we're gonna move on to a skincare product. And this one is gonna be a bit of a wild card, but I wanna explain to you my reasoning behind this. I want to talk about the Kinship Self-Reflect Sunscreen. And you guys might be like, Kat, it's fall, like, why are you talking about sunscreens? Sunscreens are for summertime. Yes, they're for all year round. And I have found myself personally, now that the weather has gotten a bit cooler, actually spending more time outside just because it was so hot. It was like very uncomfortable going outside for a while during the peak of summer. And now it's getting cooler. I find myself doing more activities outside, especially with, you know, everything that's going on in the world. I feel like I and a lot of other people are trying to like soak in the last bit of nice weather before we're all cooped up inside all winter. And I've been, going on hikes, going apple picking. Like these are all activities that expose you to the sun. And I love the sunscreen. Like this is one of my favorite sunscreens. This is an SPF 32 sunscreen and it only uses zinc oxide. It's got a slight tint to it. And even with having super fair skin, the tint is not enough that it actually like shows up on me. It just helps to like counteract the white cast that zinc oxide sunscreens can have. But I absolutely love this product. It's lightweight too, which is it's just a lovely, lovely sunscreen. I talk about this so many times on my channel, but I did want to give this a shout out because especially now I'm spending actually more time outside, I've been wearing the sunscreen all the time for these hikes, for going apple picking, just going for strolls around the neighborhood. Always gotta have your sunscreen. And this is also one of the more affordable clean beauty sunscreen options as well, which is even better. So I'm going to talk about these two products together because I really like both of them and they both live in my nightstand and they're both hand creams. And I want to talk about both of them because they're a little bit different. I know it's high maintenance, but I tend to get really dry hands during the like fall, winter, and springtime, and especially with all the hand washing, hand sanitizing we're doing, it's just like aggravating that problem. So I like to have two different types of hand creams. Oops, I've got this one upside down. Two different types of hand creams. And the first one here is this Be Kind hand balm, and that's the key. So this is actually a rose and geranium balm with shea butter and apricot oil. And this one is very much a thicker formula. If your hands are like dry and you need the most intense hand cream possible, this is the one I would recommend. And it's definitely not the kind that like sinks into your skin. Like you feel it on your hands. Like it's, you know, you feel a little gloopy with it on. But I like to put this on before I go to bed. And if my hands are in really bad shape, like this definitely helps, especially just being that really thick formula. It is so nourishing and it does wonders. If, however, and this is why I keep both of them around, because I don't use this every night. I use this as like my SOS, like we're in desperate circumstances hand cream. But for like an everyday hand cream, I've been absolutely loving this one from Grown Alchemist. They did send this to me, but I really have just genuinely been loving and using it. This is their vanilla and orange peel hand cream. And what I like about this one is it's also very nourishing, but it sinks into your skin really easily. So if you want a hand cream that you can put on and then go around your house, do things, you can do that with this hand cream. It's not just like a nighttime hand cream. It can be during a day hand cream. So it's perfect as you're moving into seasons with a bit drier weather and we're worried about having dry hands. This is just a great workhorse hand cream. And also what I really like about it too is it does come in this, I talked about this before, it does come in this metal packaging. However, the product itself is not getting solid in the tube. It's staying quite soft, which means I'm able to squeeze it out and I'm not having any problems with it getting stuck in the tube or the tube cracking. It's just very well designed, but these are both awesome. Like I said, they're different. This one from Be Kind is a little thicker. You need a heavy duty hand balm. This is a great option, but if you just want a workhorse everyday hand cream, I definitely would recommend this one from Grown Alchemist. And then the next product I want to talk about is this one right here. You're seeing my ring light reflected. This is the Rowan 75 Degrees Warm Palette. And the reason I wanted to talk about this one being a fall favorite, it is my first year owning this during the fall. But these are the fall colors that I want on my eyes. I mean, I like the nice berry tones too, but if I want like warm toned eyeshadows, like this screams fall to me and I love it. I've been wearing it so much on my eyes. I'm not wearing it today. I'm actually trying out the new Ilia liquid eyeshadows. I have the shade Fresco on my eyes. So far I'm super impressed, but side note, I have really been loving and enjoying this and reaching for this palette so much this fall. And I feel like it's just a nice warm palette that's not like overly warm. It's got the right amount of warmth to it and you compare it with these warm lips and warm cheek colors, but it's not like orange and red. I mean, I like that, but sometimes you don't want that. And this is just the perfect like dash of warmth. I love it. I think the formula is really great. I've talked about this before. The eyeshadows do crease and transfer a little bit on me, but especially when I use the Aaron's Faces eye primer as a base, this holds up really, really well on me. And it's definitely a product that I've been loving since I got it and I'm still continuing to love it. For another skincare product, as the weather's getting cooler, I find my skin getting drier and I definitely gravitate more towards face oils during the like fall, I always call it the fall, winter, spring. It's the colder months. When especially with the heat running, my skin just gets really dry. It's drier outside, there's wind, all of that just contributes to my skin feeling drier. And I find that using face oils really does help. I really have been enjoying this one from Cloven Hollow. This is the Everything oil, and I just really like the ingredients in it, and it's just responding, my skin's responding really well to it. Squalane, argan oil, black cumin seed oil, and rosehip seed oil. So it's got a really simple ingredient list. Black cumin seed oil is really good for acne prone skin, which is what I have. But what I like about this is it's lightweight. Like at the end of the day, I still have oily skin, even in the winter. I can get this horrible situation going where I have dry patches and oily skin simultaneously. And using something like this really helps me to combat the dryness, and also like sometimes, I mean, I do get oily during the winter, but it's just not the same level of oil as I get during the summer. And I know it sounds crazy, but I do kind of miss it and sometimes just feel a little dry, and this is just great, but it's so lightweight. It gives me just that little boost that I need without leaving me feeling oily and heavy. It's a great product. And yeah, it's cool. It's at a pretty affordable price point too, as it comes from Cloven Hollow. So I really recommend this. It's something I really have been loving, especially during the fall months. So time to talk about another body care product. And this is one that I've been absolutely loving since I picked it up. But especially now that we're getting into the colder weather, like that is when a product like this really comes to shine. And this is the Organic Bath Company. This is their organic body butter. And Organic Bath Company is a Black-owned brand that happens to be based in Boston. So it's like checks all the boxes of being awesome. And this product is so cool. I've talked about this on my channel before. All of these I've talked about before, it's their favorites, but this one is basically, I call it like a solid body oil. It's like got a whipped, hopefully my camera's not totally washing out. It's got like this whipped texture, but when you rub it into your skin, it's an oil. Like it melts, there we go. How did I forget the word melts? It melts into an oil, and it's like the best combination of a body oil, but it's also, I find, so much less messy because it's in the solid form and it's just easier to work with. So this is a beautiful product. I have the lavender scent. We all know I love lavender. And this scent is beautiful, but they have a wide range of scents, including, I believe, unscented versions of this as well. The ingredients on this are shea butter, sunflower seed oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, and then essential oils for the scent of it. So it's got a really lovely, simple ingredient list, but this is just a beautiful product. And if you struggle with your skin being all dry during the winter, I highly, highly, highly recommend checking this out. This is like the big version. They have a smaller mini version, so if you want to test it out, you can get the smaller version, though I'm willing to bet you're going to fall in love and want the full-size version, but in case you just want to test it out, it's completely reasonable. Check out the smaller version, but this is gonna, I already know, this is gonna be a lifesaver for me this, during these colder months. The next makeup product is a cool toned one for you guys, and this one is one of my old ride or dies. This is Kosas Royal. I also need to pick up a new one of this one. It's been knocking around for a while, so it's crazy having my channel this long. I'm realizing like some of these products are getting kind of old. I mean, I do declutter my makeup and make sure I don't have expired products. And I've talked about this before. I'll just make a quick note about it again. Yes, there are expiration dates on products, but I really rely on the product itself because expiration dates are just kind of, they're not entirely arbitrary, but they're kind of arbitrary. And so I really rely on the product itself telling me when it's expired in terms of like the scent changing, the consistency changing, all of that. However, the one thing I only use for the specified amount of time is mascara, because of putting it near your eye, you can run the risk of eye infection. So that's like actually something very serious, and I take very seriously. But with other makeup, I really rely on, assessing whether it is still good or not, using my own senses. So that being said, anyway, this one is still like smelling good, still got the right consistency. So far it's still good. But this is the Kosas lipstick in the shade Royal, and it is just, I don't know, something about this lipstick, it's like the perfect fall color for me. I absolutely love it. And I think one of the things I love about it is it's not overly deep and vampy. Like, it's still very wearable, but it still screams fall. Like, I don't wear this lipstick during the summer or the spring. Like, this is a fall lipstick for me, but it is beautiful. It's kind of a purpley pink. It's just like, it's a very nice berry color. Like, that's what I would call it. It's a nice berry lipstick, and the Kosas lipstick formulas are beautiful. It's so crazy to me. I think about that sometimes, how Kosas originally started out with just having their lipsticks. Like, I've been a fan of Kosas since the lipstick only days, and then they had their cheek palettes, and then it just grew from there, and now Kosas even has deodorants. But this is their OG product, and it's still really, really awesome, and definitely a product I love using come fall. Another product that is absolutely essential during the colder months for me are good like hydrating lip products. And I use them all year round because I just have very dry lips, but especially when it starts getting cold, like I've got to get some good hydrating lip products going. And I love my Cary Grant lip whips. I've been absolutely loving the Grown Alchemist lip balm I picked up. Like, I have so many awesome lip products. This one I want to give a special shout out to because I haven't actually talked about this. This is the one product I haven't talked about yet. And this is this one right here from Lavina. This is their collagen lip plumper oil. And Lavina is an awesome Black-owned brand, and they have amazing skincare and amazing cosmetic products as well. I picked up one of their new bronzers, which is amazing, by the way. And there's a huge shade range of them, which is crazy. Their shade range of their bronzers is better than the shade range of a lot of conventional beauty bronzers. Like, they know what they're doing. But when I picked up the bronzer, they had their new collagen lip plumper oils as a gift with purchase, and they sent me this one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like got the gold, like actual gold flecks in it. It makes me feel so fancy when I'm using this product, by the way. Like, we gotta take a moment. And like this color, like this is such a fall vibe right here. This is just beautiful. And I mean, let's be honest, like you're gonna feel so fancy using this product. It's actually not that expensive. I think it was near the $30 mark, but all things considered, for like what you're getting, it's amazing. There's a few things I really like about it. One is I actually really like that it's like a doe foot applicator. I know Fake Glue has their like clear lip serum that's like similar in concept, but for some reason, especially I think with just like everything that's going on in the world, like having a way to be able to apply a product to my lips and not have to actually use my hands to touch my lips, especially if I am out and about. I'm wearing a mask if I'm going out anywhere, but like if I'm sitting in the car, like I feel a lot more comfortable using an applicator to apply something to my lips than just like dipping into a lip balm and spreading it around. But this is just such a nourishing, lovely oil. I haven't been the biggest fan of lip oils, but I really have liked this one. I mean, they have a couple like colored versions of it. I'm not sure how much actual color they would provide to your lips. However, like this for me is perfect. Like I love the experience of using it. I find it very nourishing. I mean, I'm not surprised. All the products from Lavina I've tried, I've absolutely loved, and this is no exception, but it's just a really great product. And especially if you just want something a little bit different and innovative and support an amazing brand, this is a great, great product to check out. And besides, like who doesn't want to use this product? Like you feel so fancy using it. I'm gonna wrap this up here. I mean, I could go on for ages talking about different products that I love for fall because there's so many. But I want to give a special shout out to this one because this is my favorite body oil. And I absolutely love the Organic Bath Company body butters, but sometimes you just want a regular old body oil. And this is not a regular old body oil. It's a body oil that's amazing. This is the body and bath oil from Carrie Gran. I'm not a huge bath taker, so I've never actually used this as a bath oil. I love this as a body oil. I find it to be really nourishing, but not heavy. It absorbs in really great. I love the scent of it. It's just a beautiful product, and it's something I love using, especially during the fall and winter. If you're in the market for a body oil, I would highly recommend this one. I don't think it gets nearly enough love. Like I don't hear people talking about this, but it is a really, really awesome product. And it's perfect for this time of year. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about just some of my favorites for fall. Let's be honest, there's so many I could cover, but some of my favorites for fall. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, let us know in the comment section down below, what are some of your favorites for fall? And be sure to subscribe to my channel and come follow me on Instagram. And I will see you next time. Bye.